Yo, what's up guys? It's Noah here, and in today's video, we're going to be talking through some player props I like over on Prizepicks for today's NBA slate on Thursday, December the 12th. Now we have another small slate for Thursday, only 3 games. Been a lot of short slates this week. Had 2 games on Wednesday, had 2 games on Tuesday, 3 games today. But still wanted to give you guys some props I did like for this slate of 3 games. I got 2 early plays. I like taking a first look at the board on Wednesday night. So we're going to break down these plays, guys, and we're going to share why I like them. Now, as always, before we do talk through these plays, if you guys do enjoy these Prizepicks videos, if they do help you out, make sure to hit that like button down below. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button as well. And if you guys are new to Prizepicks, if you don't have a Prizepicks account, be sure to sign up. Use promo code NOAH when you do. And when you sign up for Prizepicks with my promo code and place your first lineup, you'll get $50 in promo funds instantly added to your account. Cool promotion Prizepicks is doing. You don't have to put in a bunch of money. You can only, you can deposit $10 if you want to. Play a $5 lineup. Even if you lose that lineup, you'll get $50 in promo funds that you can use to play additional lineups. So go check out Prizepicks, guys, and use that code NOAH. Now, I do also want to shout out Sleeper because we do have a partnership with Sleeper as well. And if you guys want to sign up for Sleeper, you can get your first deposit matched up to $1,500 when you sign up and use code NOAH. So normally, Sleeper matches your first deposit up to $100, but right now they're doing a deposit match up to $1,500 when you do use that promo code NOAH. So go check out Sleeper, guys. Sign up, use that code NOAH, get that deposit bonus. If you do want to deposit a large amount, you can still get that bonus up to $1,500, but you don't have to. You can deposit 10, 20, 50, whatever you want to. You still get that 100% match. It's just up to $1,500. And if you guys don't know what Sleeper is, they're just a DFS pick'em app similar to Prizepicks. You pick more or less on player projections. You build out a lineup, an entry. You can make up to an 8-pick lineup on Sleeper. You can win up to 100x your money. Go check them out. Make sure to use that code NOAH when you do sign up so you get that deposit bonus up to $1,500 on Sleeper. But yeah, guys, we got 2 plays to talk about for Thursday's little 3-game slate. Now, recapping our plays from Wednesday before we talk through today's plays. So Wednesday was another brutal day for me, man. It's been a lot of brutal days lately. I've been probably in one of the worst stretches of since I've started doing this. I've been doing these Prizepicks videos for like 4 years now. I'm probably in one of the worst stretches I've ever been in my gambling career. It's been super, super depressing, super frustrating, but it is what it is. I just kind of, have to keep pushing forward and keep trying to put out the best content I can. But yesterday we gave out 2 props. We took Clint Capella under 19.5 PR. I really like that play. Thought it was a really tough matchup for Capella. Didn't think he was going to play a ton of minutes. I thought it was a better matchup for Onyeka Okongwu. Capella got off to a hot start. He had like 8 PR in the first quarter. Then he didn't really do much in the second quarter, I think he had like maybe 4 or 5 PR in the second quarter. So he had like 13 or 14 at halftime, but he didn't do anything in the third quarter. They subbed him back in the fourth quarter with like 5 minutes left, and I want to say he got like 8 PR in like the final minute and a half of the game to go over. So like, it's just, that's just how it's been for me. I take an under on a guy, looks like he's going to cash, and then he just goes nuclear in like the final 2 minutes of the game. And then we take an over on Draymond Green. Draymond played terrible. I watched a lot of that game. I also took Draymond's over fantasy score, gave that out on Patreon. The game started, and Draymond had like 3 turnovers in the first 2 minutes of the game, and I just knew it was just not going to be my night. Draymond didn't cash his fantasy score, didn't go over his PRA. Loved the spot for Draymond, thought he was going to play a lot. He's typically played around 28 minutes. I think he wound up playing like 30 minutes on Wednesday night, but just didn't really do much. He had like 8 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists, I think. Loved the spot for Draymond. Thought his minutes were going to increase with it being an NBA Cup game, and they kind of did. He played 30 minutes. He just really wasn't productive at all. Was turning the ball over a lot. Just kind of, it is what it is, man. It's been super frustrating lately. I'm really sorry to anyone who's been tailing the plays because obviously, for me as a content creator, it's my job to put out the best content I can. Definitely have not been doing that lately, but I'm still going to try and give you guys the plays I like. It's up to you if you want to tail. No one's forcing you to tail, but I'll still give you guys the plays I like each day, give you the analysis behind it. If you want to tail, you can. If you don't, it's up to you. But we got 2 plays for Thursday, guys. Let's see if we can get back on track here, hit both these plays for Thursday. So first prop we're going to take a look at that I like for Thursday is going to be a rebounds prop. And I'm liking Jakob Poeltl. We're going to take Jakob Poeltl for less than 11.5 rebounds. So I think Jakob Poeltl's getting a slightly increased rebounds projection today because the Raptors are going to be without Scottie Barnes. And when you do take Scotty Barnes off the floor, that does open up some rebound opportunities. Scotty Barnes is a player that does average about 7 to 8 rebounds per game. So it does make sense to see. I think he's averaging 8.4 rebounds per game. So it does make sense to see Pirtle's rebounds line boost up a little bit here. I think if Barnes was playing today, Pirtle's rebounds prop would probably be set at 10.5, maybe 9.5. But this is a really tough spot against Miami. For one, Miami has historically been a pretty good team on the glass. Bam Adebayo has historically been a really good defensive center. He's a guy that typically limits rebounds to opposing centers. I want to say last season, Miami was like bottom 10 in rebounds given up to centers, so they did a really good job not giving up rebounds to centers last season. Now, so far this season, Miami's been giving up more rebounds to centers, but I'm not sure if that's something that's really going to continue, because with Bam Adebayo, they have historically been a team that does a good job to keep centers off the glass. It's a really tough matchup for Pirtle. It's a matchup that he's had a lot of trouble in the past. Like if you look at his history versus Bam Adebayo, I think looking at past history versus teams, players can be a little bit overblown. It's not something you want to weight too heavily. But for what it's worth, he's only had 12 rebounds in one game in his career against Bam Adebayo. That was back when that was like 4 or 5 years ago. That was when he was first on the Raptors. You look at his last few games, though, against Miami, against Bam, 11, 10, 10, 7, 7, 9 rebounds. And even in these games, like he's still playing full minutes. Like last game against Miami, he played 37 minutes, still went under this line. I know Scotty Barnes played in that game, but still 37 minutes, went under 11.5 rebounds. Played 32 minutes, went under this line. Played 23 minutes, went under in 21 minutes, went under in 29, went under in 29 minutes. So he's historically kind of struggled on the glass against this Miami team, against Bam Adebayo. And even with Scotty Barnes after this game, I don't think Pirtle's just going to see this massive boost in his rebound rate. Now, you look at Pirtle's games this season without Scotty Barnes, he has had some big rebounding games, but a lot of those have been in good matchups. Like he had a really good rebounding game against Detroit, Charlotte, Indiana. Like these are teams that struggle on the glass, and these are teams you can beat on the glass. He did have 12 rebounds against Boston, but he also played 37 minutes in that game. I think with Kelly Olynyk back, now that the Raptors have another big they can give minutes to, I would be surprised if Pirtle plays anywhere near 37 minutes. I think most nights he's going to probably play around 30 minutes, especially now that Kelly Olynyk is healthy again. But he played 37 minutes against Boston, had 12 rebounds, played 30 minutes against the Clippers, had 12, 35 minutes against the Lakers, had 12. But then his other games without Scotty Barnes, 11 rebounds, 10, 9, 8, and 8. So it's not like Pirtle has had a massive boost in his rebounding numbers this season without Scotty Barnes. I don't think the matchup's very good here for Pirtle to really dominate on the glass. Kelly Olynyk being back, I think, makes Pirtle's minutes ceiling not as high. Pirtle has been playing bigger minutes so far this year, but that's just because the Raptors have really had no bigs that they want to give minutes to. Like, they don't really have a good backup center. That's just because they've been missing Kelly Olynyk. Well, now Kelly Olynyk is back. I think with Kelly Olynyk back, Pirtle probably doesn't continue to play the 35, 36 minutes he was getting. I think his minutes probably come down to like in the low 30s, like maybe 31, 32. Also, this game has a 10.5 point spread. Miami, they're big favorites at home here. With the Raptors not having Scotty Barnes, I think that definitely increases the chance that this game is a blowout. The spread obviously would agree with that because it's a 10.5 point spread. If this game turns into a blowout, that's just another way that we can cash this under on Jakob Pirtle. So there's a lot of reasons that I like this under on Pirtle. Gonna take him for less than 11.5 rebounds here. And then the other prop that I like is a prop on Malik Monk, and we're gonna take Malik Monk for more than 25.5 PRA. So big fan of Malik Monk here. Malik Monk's role has been really good since he got inserted into the starting lineup. And he has now started all of the last 5 games for Sacramento. And if you look, he has gone over this PRA line in 4 out of those 5 games. The one game that he went under was last game against Utah, which was a massive blowout. In that game, Malik Monk only played 27 minutes. The Kings wound up, I want to say they won that game by they won that game by like 50 points almost. So in the games this season where Monk has started and played full minutes, he's over this line in 4 out of 4. These 4 games. The game, obviously, like I just said, the game he went under was a blowout. But you look at Malik Monk's role in the starting lineup, like he's still had really good usage, really good volume from a potential assist perspective. Like he's still been doing a lot of facilitating. He's also been giving you some rebounds too. So in his 5 games as a starter, Malik Monk has played 37, 35, 32, 34, and then 27 minutes in a blowout. So he's been playing big minutes. He's been taking a lot of shots, 14, 10, 16, 15, and 15 shot attempts. And then if you look at his potential assists, his rebound chances, he's second on the team in potential assists over their last 5 games, averaging 10.8 potential assists per game. He's also averaged 7 rebound chances per game. Now, Malik Monk has had a few games. Like, there was one game he had 9 rebounds. There was one game he had 7 rebounds. And then he had just 2, 1, and 2. Typically, Malik Monk's not a guy that you expect to go out there and dominate on the boards. He's never been a big-time rebounder. But he has shown some rebounding upside. And I think that's the reason that I like his PRA instead of, like, his points plus assist. His points plus assist, that line was at 21.5. It got bumped up to 22.5. I think you could still play that as well, more than 22.5 points plus assist. But with the PRA and PA line only being 3 apart, I feel fairly confident Malik Monk gets at least 3 rebounds, which would make the PRA a better bet than the PA. I want to say I was looking at his rebounds projection. His rebounds prop is set at 3.5, and it's juiced towards the over. So he's favored to actually get 4 rebounds. So I think I like PRA more than PA. But overall, the role has been really good for Malik Monk since he's been in the starting lineup. He's been playing really big minutes, been taking shots, been getting plenty of assists too, and he has shown some rebounding upside as well with 2 games having 7 and 9 rebounds in the starting lineup. Also, Malik Monk is a player that is a guy that relies heavily on 3-point shooting. So when he typically has good games from a scoring perspective, it's when he's knocking down a bunch of threes. And if we look at this matchup against the Pelicans are a team that will give up a lot of 3-point attempts. So far this season, if you look at 3-point attempts allowed, the Pelicans are giving up the 6th most 3-point attempts allowed, and they're giving up the 4th most 3-pointers made per game. So they're a team that gives up a lot of threes. They'll leave shooters open, and that's perfect for Malik Monk because, again, he relies heavily on 3-point shooting to get a lot of his scoring, and that's where the Pelicans are vulnerable. So there's a lot of boxes that you can check here in this spot for Malik Monk. I like him for more than 25.5 PRA today. But that'll do it, guys. For our 2 props for Thursday, we're going to take Jakob Poeltl for less than 11.5 rebounds and Malik Monk for more than 25.5 PRA. If you want to tell me on these 2 plays, let's hopefully hit both these plays today. I know it's been a super, super frustrating run lately. Every day it feels like I'm either going like 1-1, 0-2 sometimes. I give out 3 plays, I go 2-1. Like every day a play is missing. Hopefully today's not that day though. We can go 2-0 here. Feel pretty good about these 2 plays. These are some early props I do like for the slate. Again, taking a first look at the board on Wednesday night. But as always, guys, appreciate you watching and supporting the content. Make sure you guys hit that like button down below. If you do enjoy these Prizepicks videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. And if you guys are new to Prizepicks, be sure to go sign up. Use that promo code NOAH. And when you sign up for Prizepicks with my promo code and place your first lineup, you'll get $50 in promo funds added to your account, which you can use to play additional lineups. And any money you win off those lineups is credit, which you can continue to play with or you can withdraw. But be sure to go use Prizepicks, sign up, use that code NOAH when you do sign up. But good luck tonight, guys. Thanks for watching. As always, I do appreciate your support, and we will see you guys in the next video.